In this video, we'll balance the equation for the decomposition of NH4ClO4. This is ammonium perchlorate. This is kind of a challenging equation to balance. So let's count the atoms up and then balance it. We have 1 nitrogen, 4 hydrogens, 1 chlorine, and then 4 oxygens. Product side, we have the 2 nitrogens, we have 1 hydrogen, plus you've got to count these 2 here with the water. That gives you 3, 1 chlorine, and then 2 oxygen atoms. But be careful because there's 1 more here with the water. So make sure you count everything up correctly, the hydrogens and the oxygens specifically. So let's leave the nitrogen and the oxygen till last because these are by themselves. Those will be easy to fix. Looks like we could fix the hydrogen here if we were to put a 2 in front of the HCl. So let's update this. 1 times 2 is 2. Plus we have the 2 here with the water. That'll give us 4. Now we have 1 times 2 though, so we have 2 chlorine atoms. Might as well just put a 2 in front of the ammonium perchlorate. 1 times 2, that gives us 2 of the nitrogens. The 4 times 2, 8 hydrogens. 1 times 2, so that does balance the chlorines even though the hydrogens aren't balanced now. And then 4 times 2, that gives us 8. We said we were leaving the nitrogens and oxygens till last. So to fix the hydrogen atoms here, I need to have 8. So 2 plus 6 would give me 8. I think I'm just going to put a 3 here. So I have the 2 plus 3 times 2 is 6. That gives me 8. And that still keeps the chlorine atoms balanced as well. I do need to update the oxygen atoms though. So I have 2 oxygen atoms plus the 3 times the 1, 3, and that gives me 5. And then here is where it gets a little confusing. How do I get 5 and 8? How do I balance these without messing everything up? So what I want to do is just work with this oxygen here, because if I change this, it won't change anything else, the nitrogens, hydrogens, or chlorines. So if we think about the coefficient here, something times 2 plus the 3 would give me the 8. That would be balanced. So something plus 3 gives me that 8. 5 plus 3 would give me 8. So if I put 5 over 2 and I multiplied that by the 2 here, the 2's would cancel out for me. So then I would have 5 plus 3 gives me 8. And this equation would be balanced. The problem is some teachers, they don't like the fractional oxygen here. If that's the case, you can multiply all of the coefficients by 2. So I'd end up with 2 times 2, that's 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 5 over 2, the 2's would cancel out. That would give me 5. 2 times 3 is 6. So let me clean this up. And if you wanted whole number coefficients, this is what you'd end up with. 4, 4, 2, 5, 6. This is a very challenging equation to balance because first of all you have to make sure you count the oxygens and the hydrogens up correctly, and then you get to this situation where you need to use a fraction to get the oxygens to balance out. This is Dr. B with the balanced equation for NH4ClO4 decomposing. This is ammonium perchlorate. When it decomposes, it produces all of these are gases. I think all of these are gases, so it can be quite explosive. Thanks for watching.